Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Fluctus Channel. Under the vast Pakistani sky, a team of transporters prepares a huge flatbed truck for its journey to a sugar mill, where it will be loaded with tons of sugarcane waste, an agricultural byproduct essential for the cycle of reuse and sustainability. The team verifies the necessary number of stakes to make up a containment structure, which will allow the load to be secured and prevent it from falling during transport. These stakes are manually assembled into the truck bed, ensuring they are properly attached to the vehicle. Subsequently, a tarp is placed over the structure formed by the stakes. The tarp, made of polyvinyl chloride, allows the containment and protection of sugarcane waste, thanks to its water tear and tear resistance. With the help of ropes, elastic straps, ratchet straps, and reinforcements, workers secure the front and rear corners of the tarp, reinforcing the contact points of the tarp with the stakes. The zigzag placement of the rope during tarp assembly ensures even tension and a secure hold, preventing flapping or loosening while maintaining load stability throughout transit. Once the assembly is complete, the truck begins its journey to the loading point. Before reaching the sugar mill, the truck passes over a scale to measure its empty weight accurately. This process allows for precise calculations of the load weight, which is essential for managing inventory, ensuring billing accuracy, and complying with transportation regulations. Inside the sugar processing plant, massive quantities of bagasse are continuously expelled, forming towering heaps that await loading onto trucks for transportation to secondary processing or energy production sites.
शुगरकेन परचेज़ करते हैं ग्रोअर से, और उससे चीनी और बगास दो चीज़ें बनती हैं। बगास जो है उससे पहले जूस निकलता है, जूस के बाद जो दो चीज़ें प्रोड्यूस हो जाती हैं, एक जूस मिल जाता है और एक बगास मिल जाती है। बगास से हमें एनर्जी प्रोड्यूस करते हैं, स्टीम बॉयलर में इस्तेमाल करते हैं, उससे दो चीज़ें प्रोड्यूस हो जाती हैं, एक एनर्जी और एक इलेक्ट्रिसिटी। इलेक्ट्रिसिटी हमारे प्लांट को चलाने के लिए इस्तेमाल होती है जितना सीज़न दौरान है, और जो स्टीम है वो स्टीम हाउस को चलाने के लिए, मतलब चीनी बनाने के लिए स्टीम इस्तेमाल करते हैं। और जो बाकी बच जाती है बगास, वो हम गत्ता फैक्ट्री को मुख्तलिफ इंडस्ट्री वाले, जो चिप बोर्ड वाले ले जाते हैं, परचेज़ करके ले जाते हैं।
Trucks are loaded amid towering piles of bagasse. Bucket excavators streamline the loading process. While operators use hand tools like rakes to remove excess material, ensuring each truck meets the permitted load limit. Operators skillfully compact the bagasse inside the trucks, ensuring the load reaches the permitted height while maximizing transport efficiency and preventing spillage during transport. Tarps and ropes are carefully secured over the loaded trucks, providing essential protection against wind and ensuring the stability of the cargo throughout the journey. Transporting tons of sugarcane waste on large trucks plays a crucial role in waste utilization, supporting industries that rely on this renewable agro-industrial byproduct for sustainable applications. Just as sugarcane bagasse finds new life through reuse, Pakistan's increasing focus on sustainability extends to the processing of recyclable materials, such as plastic bottles. Recycling in Pakistan is a growing industry driven by both the informal sector and formal initiatives. Among these, the informal sector plays the largest role, with thousands of recyclers known as kabadiwalas, collecting recyclables from homes, businesses, and landfills daily before selling them to processing factories. A colorful and decorated truck, commonly known in Pakistan as jingle truck, arrives at the factory carrying large bags of plastic bottles. These bottles, mostly used for food packaging, are made of polyethanol terephthalate, or PET, a light, very transparent thermoplastic with excellent mechanical properties and recyclability. Once the bags are emptied, workers dive among the bottles scattered on the floor to sort them manually. They must be empty, clean, and dry to be recycled. To improve the quality of the final product, non-PET materials, such as labels, are removed. Workers use cutters to strip the labels from the bottles and discard them. Once the bottles are label-free, they are sorted by color, transparent and green. The bottles are fed into a plastic shredder or crusher. These machines are designed to break down the bottles into smaller, uniform pieces called flakes. The shredder uses rotating blades or hammers to cut and tear the bottles into small pieces. The size of the flakes can be adjusted based on the requirements of the recycling facility, typically ranging from 8 to 12 millimeters. To ensure the purity of the final product, the crushed flakes are cleaned to remove any remaining impurities, such as paper labels, adhesives, dust, or microplastics. Also, a float sink tank separates PET flakes from other plastics based on density differences. After washing, cleaned flakes undergo drying in a dewatering machine, which efficiently removes excess moisture, preparing them for further processing and recycling applications. Undergoing a second crushing process, the plastic flakes are further reduced into smaller, uniform pieces, improving their quality and making them more suitable for recycling into new products. The crushed material is stored and then packed into large bags for shipping. These flakes are used in plastic production factories to create polyester fibers, plastic sheets, or new PET bottles. Many products are manufactured using raw materials sourced from recycling, including polyvinyl chloride or PVC pipes. Recycled plastic, primarily PVC, is collected from industrial waste, old pipes, plastic bottles, and construction debris.
ये जो यूपीसी का पाइप है ये पाकिस्तान में प्लास्टिक के क्रश से बनते हैं इसका पहले भूरा बनता है और ये फैक्ट्री वाले उठा के ले जाते हैं और वहाँ से इसका पीवीसी पाइप तैयार होता है और इसकी जो तैयारी का काम है वो मशीनरी में होता है। ये मशीनें बाहर से इंपोर्ट होती हैं और इसका यूपीसी का ज़्यादा इस्तेमाल घरों में, रेजिडेंशियल एरिया में और हॉस्पिटल्स वगैरह में, रोड्स में इनका यूज होता है।
In the process of producing PVC pipes with recycled material, smaller, more manageable pieces of crushed plastic flakes are obtained, which are then mixed with additives. These additives include stabilizers to improve heat resistance, plasticizers to increase flexibility, and coloring pigments. This mixture is fed into an extrusion machine, which includes a heated barrel that maintains the plastic in a molten, uniform state. A screw mechanism pushes the melted plastic forward while a die head shapes it into a hollow cylindrical pipe. The pipe continuously exits the die at the desired diameter and thickness. The newly formed PVC pipe is passed through a vacuum calibration tank, which maintains the pipe's diameter and thickness. Then, a cooling process is carried out by using cold water sprays to solidify the pipe, ensuring dimensional stability and preventing deformation. Once solidified, the PVC pipe is cut into the required lengths using a cutting machine, followed by an inspection for cracks, deformations, or defects. Stored and organized by diameter and caliber, the tubes are efficiently arranged in the storage area. Streamlining the packaging process for shipping. Recycling in Pakistan is growing, reducing waste, conserving resources, and fostering sustainability for a cleaner, greener future. From bustling recycling hubs in Pakistan, where plastic bottles find new life, the journey shifts to Northern Ireland, where discarded aluminum cans are transformed into valuable resources through innovative recycling practices. Recycling in Northern Ireland has evolved significantly over the last 2 decades, reflecting a strong commitment to environmental sustainability. In 2004, the household recycling rate stood at 19%, and 81% of waste ended up in landfills. By 2022, this rate had improved to just over 50%, while landfill use decreased to 23%. This continued development in waste management practices is due to the partnerships between the Department of Agriculture, Environment and Rural Affairs, local councils, residents, and companies, such as Bryson Recycling, which began its first recycling project in 1993 with the Cash for Cans program, in which they called on people to recycle aluminum beverage cans by providing accessible collection points in places, such as supermarkets, where they could be exchanged for cash.
We've been recycling here now for over 30 years, and we run a number of different recycling services from our site here in Mollusk in Northern Ireland. We do household collection service. We collect directly from 180,000 households across 4 different council areas, and then we also accept recycling that is collected mixed from a further 250,000 households across 5 council areas.
Bryson Recycling begins the recycling process using Kerb-sort vehicles equipped with multiple compartments, which collect sorted materials like paper, glass, and plastics from households using color-coded wheeled boxes for efficient separation. Arriving at the factory docks, Kerb-sort vehicles unload pre-sorted recyclables, eliminating the need for additional sorting and streamlining the process for efficient material recovery and processing. Only containers, including plastics, cans, and cardboard, require further separation, passing through a specialized sorting line that efficiently organizes them for proper recycling. Mixed recyclables from the materials recovery facility include paper, cardboard, boxes, cans, and plastics, requiring advanced sorting techniques to extract each material efficiently. Bryson Recycling utilizes a sophisticated conveyor system that efficiently transports sorted materials through various stages of the recycling process, ensuring seamless separation, cleaning, and preparation for final processing and reuse. Additionally, it has various equipment that allows it to carry out a precise and optimal separation of materials. Magnets lift steel cans from the mix. While an eddy current system separates aluminum cans, ensuring metals are efficiently recovered from the waste stream. Luo screens gently lift the paper from the mixture, effectively isolating it from other materials and maintaining a clean stream for recycling. An optic sort machine uses light beams and air jets to separate plastic materials from contaminants, ensuring a high-purity recycling stream. And a robotic system further refines sorting by identifying different materials, enhancing efficiency and guaranteeing the cleanest possible recycling process.
Basically, the way our site works, it's almost like a one-way system. So all of the materials that are collected come into one end of the site, they go through the sorting process, and then at the end we have our end product, which is our baled materials, which are ready to be sent on for recycling.
Separated plastics and cans move seamlessly into an on-site packaging machine, where they are compacted and prepared for efficient handling. 3 powerful balers transform shredded materials into dense, uniform cubes, optimizing storage and making transportation more convenient and cost-effective for further processing. Once tightly packaged, the recycled materials are carefully stored in designated areas, waiting to be loaded onto trailers for shipment. By processing an impressive 150 tons of material daily, Bryson Recycling efficiently manages recyclables through advanced collection systems. From Northern Ireland's meticulous recycling efforts at Bryson Recycling, the journey of waste continues to Sweden, where SysAb's cutting-edge waste-to-energy plant transforms non-recyclable materials into sustainable electricity and heat. Each day, 400 trucks deliver waste to SysAb, where non-recyclable materials from households and industries are transformed into valuable resources, producing both electricity and district heating for the city of Malmo. Inside SysAb's advanced facility, 4 massive furnaces operate continuously, each consuming around 30 metric tons of waste per hour, reaching extreme temperatures of 1,832 degrees Fahrenheit to generate powerful steam. The intense heat causes water in the boiler to turn into high-pressure steam at 580.1 pounds per square inch, which is then directed to turbines that drive generators, efficiently converting waste into sustainable electricity. After powering the turbines, the steam moves into a condenser, where it transfers its heat to Malmo's district heating system, warming thousands of homes before being recirculated back into the process.
Here in Sweden, it's a very good climate for waste to energy because we are a cold country, especially during the winter time. So we don't only produce electricity when we burn the waste, we also provide the district heating grid with heat. Here in SysAb in Malmö, Sweden, We support the district heating grid with between 60 and 70% of the total demand.
To ensure minimal environmental impact, SciSav employs cutting-edge filtration systems, including electrofilters, scrubbers, and catalysts, which effectively remove pollutants and convert nitrogen oxides into harmless nitrogen and air. SciSav incinerates nearly 600,000 tons of waste annually. Leaving behind 120,000 tons of bottom ash. Rich in metals, this residue undergoes sorting and recycling, resembling modern urban mining. Even fly ash, a challenging byproduct, is recycled for use in construction materials such as cement, bricks, and aggregates, demonstrating SciSav's commitment to innovation and sustainability in waste management. From sugarcane waste loading and plastic bottle recycling in Pakistan, to aluminum can processing in Northern Ireland, and the transformation of non-recyclable materials into sustainable energy in Sweden, these initiatives highlight innovative global efforts to reduce waste, conserve resources, and create a more sustainable future. That's the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to subscribe to this channel so you don't miss any of our new content. See you next time.